Hello and welcome back to Raise Tea. This is a Chatty Bujo video that's basically a podcast where I Bujo in the background digitally and chat about a topic or some things, kind of reviewing my month with you guys. If this is your first time to the channel, my name is Ray or Teresa and I'm from Jamaica. I make videos about productivity, mental health, mental clarity, achieving your dreams, things like that. I'm here for you and your journey from dream to reality. If you're listening to this on YouTube, there is a free sticker, digital sticker downloadable here on this video. If you go into the first comment, you will see the download, and it's a bunch of spring stickers. In the video, I did not actually finish the whole set of stickers, so you will see that the sticker set that you get will be a little bit better than what I'm working with here. Feel free to receive the free stickers and journal with a little bit of a spring vibe with me. Grab your tea, grab your coffee. Let's journal together, friends. February was a really short month. I don't know what it is about 2 or 3 days, but I really feel like February blinked before my eyes, and I think I got some good things done and that February was overall a good month. But as you can see, the last video that I made on this channel was also a Chatty Bujo video, and that means that the whole month passed me and I wasn't able to create another YouTube video, which is crazy because I have been editing and working quite consistently this whole month. So that really shows me that perhaps I have too much on my plate and I need to figure out how to delegate a little bit more of what I'm doing or manage my energy a little bit better so that I get more done in shorter amounts of time. I know I also got some questions afterwards if I have plans to go back to Jamaica, and I just want to say right from the start that I have my dream. This is my dream that one day I will be able to bounce around. So I'll have a house in Sweden, a house in Jamaica, and a house in like China or Taiwan or something like that. And I'll be able to have a home base and bounce around and spend like 1/3 of the year back at home, 1/3 of the year in Europe, 1/3 of the year somewhere else, or maybe 2 years one place or 3 years another place. The thing is that I work online and I'm building my career online, so the idea is to have flexibility and the ability to be kind of a wanderer and just enjoy my life the way that I want to, so the ambitions to own 3 houses in 3 different countries is really different and also difficult. It's not easy to buy a house, so not that I'm thinking that it's going to be easy, but it's definitely like that's my aim. I don't really plan to settle down anywhere, not in that way at least, unless I have kids, and then that changes things, of course, but we will cross that valley or mountain when we get there. For now, I'm just focusing on building myself and building a stable income, and creating some security for both me and my family. The idea of being in Sweden is really to not only enjoy the European experience, but possibly take some ideas home with me and see what works here and why it works, as well as like there are so many systems here in place. I would love to also become European at some point. It's a thought that I am having, and so we'll see. But life is a very long thing, life is not short, and I would love to just see where it takes me. I'm not too concerned as long as I can help my home country in some way, as well as minorities and people along the way. I love helping people and solving problems. That's one of the reasons why my platform is based on that and not other people, or not other things, and not solely on me and my attitude. I like doing tutorials because it helps people. By the way, these stickers that you see me using on the screen here, I drew them myself, and although in this video I didn't finish the full sticker set yet, I did finish it, and it's available for free download in the first comment. So if you see it, go ahead and reply to my comment or comment something down below and download it and tell me what you think about them. I really enjoyed using them, and I think I'm going to be doing one each month so we can have this little chatty space and then free stickers and just journal together. It's gonna be great. Yeah, another thing that I have been thinking about a lot is being present. So, you know, February is the month of love, and I spend a lot of time trying to give love and look for it, like see where I have love in my life and appreciate that, find more avenues to share my love with other people. And one of my biggest problems, I think, is it's kind of it's very easy for people to either get stuck in the past or stuck in the future, but not spend their time looking at the reality. And I'm one of those that's stuck in the future, and a person who's stuck in the future can often look like they are very high functioning and doing lots of important things, and what's it not it. But even though we look that way, someone who's stuck in the future and someone who's stuck in the past is still an unproductive, unfulfilled human being, because their happiness is contingent on something that doesn't yet exist or is not currently present in this moment. And I've been contemplating this a lot, because my image of myself is maybe not always spot on. As for most people, we envision ourselves a certain way, but we can't see these things that we see when we see our friends do silly things, or when we see our friends sabotaging themselves. You can't necessarily see that for yourself, you know what I mean? So just in thinking about that made me realize how much I'm actually avoiding reality by trying to come up with contingencies for everything. You know, sometimes planning can be great, and obviously, as you will see as I continue growing this channel, I love planning. I love creating planning tools. I think planning is necessary. I think that it's beautiful for someone to envision a dream and then make that dream a reality. So it's not that I think that planning is useless, but I think that planning you'll never get anything done if you just plan, right? And that's what I tend to fall into sometimes. Like, I'm like, if I did this would be awesome. And if I did that, this would be awesome. I'm full of great ideas and not enough discipline to get the ideas done. So I spend all day, oh my god, this would be awesome, this would be amazing, what if I did this, if I did that, it would be cool, but if I do just this and maybe this other person would, yeah, not conducive to actual this worldly gains, and so one of my big goals, I guess, for March is to spend my time very much in the present, to not let my brain run away from me, to think about that actively. Like just this morning I was thinking about something, I don't remember what, but I found myself being a bit negative and worrying about if what I'm doing right now is the right thing. And I had to remind myself, don't ask yourself that. Work on what you're doing and do it to the best of your ability and see where that goes. No matter how smart I think I am, I don't know the future, and there are 100 different ways that the future could go. If I spend my time thinking about 100 different ways every single action that I take could go, really, how am I spending my time? Because knowing the 100 different ways also doesn't prevent whichever one from happening. What I need to do is focus on doing things well and put my trust in the Almighty, in the powers and the forces that be, that what I know I deserve will come to me. Put my worries to rest, and just do what I need to do. And that way as well, I can focus more on the joy of creating and doing things that I love. Because if you're always thinking about the gains and what you want out of something, you can't enjoy it in the same way either. Because, you have to, the things that you do, the things that you enjoy, really, when you think about it, why do you enjoy it? Take a moment to think about, why do you enjoy it? Do you enjoy it because of what it's gonna bring you? Do you enjoy it because it's nice to think about what it would be like when you have something finished? Is that really the thing that you should run after if you don't enjoy the process? And so that's really important. And me and my partner had a very deep conversation about it the other day, because I highly think that you need to love both the process and the outcomes. There's nothing wrong with having a goal, but if you have a goal and you don't actually like what it takes to have that goal, or you don't actually like what it feels like, because imagine if your goal is to be a big top hotshot YouTuber, and you're a YouTuber, and you want to be a YouTuber, and it's like, okay, yeah, it brings status, brings money, brings people regard you, and that feels good. But let's say you get 10,000 or even 100,000 subscribers. It doesn't stop there. That's now your life. Creating 100,000 subscribers, having an audience doesn't stop what you do. What you do then will be similar to what you do now, and it's a process that you should like, right? So it's like you could take anything else, like being a famous footballer, or me and Beyonce or something. But also, do you want to be spending several hours a day dancing? Because even if you are Beyonce, your life continues, and that will be the life that you choose. And it's important to really think about stuff in the moment. Can I sit down and do this? Do I enjoy sitting down and doing this? And on the flip side, if you think about it, if you're avoiding something, you're saying you don't enjoy this, you don't want this, but yet you really want the outcome, why is it that you can't enjoy it? Are you telling yourself that you don't enjoy it? Are you psyching yourself out because you don't think you can do something? Is it a I can't do? Because there isn't any can'ts. Can't is not in the dictionary. Never hear your teacher tell you that, right? So really think about it. Why? Why do you want to do what you want to do? In the moment, would you love to do that right now? When your motivation is zero, do you still want to do some aspect of it? When your motivation is low, do you have some silver lining that you can focus on to bring your motivation back up? It's important. I mean, for example, I don't love editing, but I find that has been a block for me. So it's not necessarily that I don't like editing, but that when I don't know what I want to do with a video, it's very frustrating. So when I know, I love it and I'm enjoying it a lot, but when I don't know, I get very frustrated. And that's actually not a problem with editing. It's a problem of not knowing. Same problem with me living in the future. I don't like not knowing. I don't like feeling in the dark. I don't like grasping at sticks. And sometimes that's a us problem. You know, that's something that we have to face and deal with, because avoidance is not the ticket. Avoidance is not the ticket. Yeah. Look at also what I'm doing here in the bullet journal. Some of you may be wondering, like, what kind of things, because when I journal, my process of bullet journaling, right, it's not very streamlined. Things are very all over the place, as you can tell, especially this one, even more than the last one. It's not very chronological. I've decided that I don't like journaling chronologically, because what I want to see is the highlights. So of course I can go through my journal notes, my daily journal notes, and see what I did every day, and I can use that as inspiration to remind myself about what good happened, so that I have something to work with. But in the same breath, I don't like doing daily, everyday stuff, because it's like I already do that in my daily journaling. That's not what I want. I want to see the image of February. I want to come to this page in my digital journal, and I want to see everything, you know. I want to see what's going on. I want to get a breath and an image and a one take of what my February was like, and the things that were bigger for me, I want to see it bigger, and the things that were not so big for me, maybe they don't make the cut. And so I might make a whole other I might make a whole other template for us to use here, because I think that, I mean, these boxes are a little bit small and it's a bit all over the place. I still like it like this. Like, I really like the end result of this February even more than I did January. But I'm thinking for March, maybe I might make something with bigger squares, or maybe like a highlight reel kind of thing, and space for me to kind of chuck around a little bit more. And of course, you guys will get that one for free too, because monthly goodies always the best. Okay, so that's it for my spiel today, ladies and gents. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed hearing me ramble and talk about goals and being present in future and whatnot. I really love connecting with you guys, and I would love if you comment down below your thoughts on some of the things that I said, or some questions about me and what I do, etc., etc. I love seeing also Jamaicans interact with my account, but not only Jamaicans, but I love seeing it because I love to interact with Jamaicans outside of the usual Jamaican context. You know, it's really nice to see people show up for that. And yeah, that's it. I will see you guys in the next video. Remember to subscribe, to like, to leave a comment, to download these beautiful stickers if you want to journal with a little bit of a spring vibe. Then yeah, that's it for today. Ta-ta! Little more.